Hi, welcome back. My name is Sophia. I'm a journalist, and in today's video, I wanted to do a little bit of a lighter one. And I just wanted to talk about the best and worst autumn trends of this year, 2025. To be honest, I don't think that there are huge, distinct trends this year, but it's overall just autumn trends that come back every year. For example, brown, burgundy, that will be here every single fall. I won't include those because, of course, they are classics. They're great. I love them. I'm going to talk about the more specific ones, even though, as I said, I don't think there are so many, but I will talk through them and tell you what I love and what I don't love. Right, let's start with a shoe. And I'm talking about the school-esque shoes, so boat shoes or loafers or moccasin kind of shoe. And loafers, of course, I love. This year we see more of a slim loafer, like the one from the Row, but there are plenty of options from other houses, from the high street, and those I love. I think a loafer is always classic. You can always wear them. A bit of a more controversial one is the boat shoe, and I must say I love a good boat shoe. In general, in how I like to dress and what I like to see, is a mix of more feminine and masculine pieces, and I think a boat shoe is obviously not super masculine, but in my eyes and how I know them, is more of a male shoe, a shoe for men. And that's one way or one reason I love them. But other than that, I think they're very cute, and I think you can wear them time and time again. They are not that outrageous, and I know there are some boat shoe haters out there. I'm not one of them. I think they're very cute, and they're also in this suede leather very often, which is also super on trend this year, but I guess that's one of the trends that comes back every fall, right? Suede leather. So yeah, very fitting and comfy. They are low to the ground, which I like, even though I'm very small. I don't like wearing heels, especially stilettos. I will do it, but in my day-to-day life, I prefer to wear flats, and they're flats and they're cute, and they're not sneakers, which I'm on my journey to leave sneakers behind and start wearing shoes, actual grown-up shoes. So yeah, that's that one trend that I love and I will look into. On the shoe category, a trend that I don't like is slouchy boots. Hear me out. I think slouchy boots are very cute. And if you genuinely like them, go for it. But I think a slouchy boot will be out of fashion by next year. You won't see them. There were slouchy boots a few years ago. And have you seen a person wearing slouchy boots since then? No, we saw the moto boots, which are very cute, I think. Not for me, but I think they're very nice. The classic knee-high boot, but slouchy boots, I don't know. I don't have anything against them visually. I think they're very nice, and definitely in the whole Bohemian aesthetic, which is going on, which I love. I just don't think that they will be in season by next year, and that is not a responsible choice to make and not very sustainable. And that's why I think, yeah, don't get into the slouchy boots. Something in the same aesthetic that I love is, on the one hand, the whole Bohemian style, and specifically fringe. Though I have to say, I saw those boots. They were suede boots, of course. Suede boots with fringe. In this caramel brownish color. They are so beautiful. They are too expensive for me to buy at the moment, but I think they are so beautiful. The thing is, of course, there's a lot of tassels and fringe on the high street as well. And I think that can look very, very cheap very quickly. So I would suggest getting a vintage or thrifted jacket or whatever with tassels or with fringe, so it will look a bit worn in. I think that's the way to go. A little bit worn in leather fringe. That is very nice. I love it. It's a bit playful. Another thing that I hate to see people buy from fast fashion companies, especially H&M, are checkered prints, especially the jumpers, the pullovers, and the checkered print that was everywhere on social media. It's such a cute jumper. Don't get me wrong, I love checkered print in general, but don't get the one from H&M. Why would you do that? This is such a classic print, especially in autumn. There are so many jumpers with exactly that print. Get one from the thrift store. At least if you want something new, okay. At least look for something made out of natural fiber, natural materials, that is at least not 100% polyester. Okay, let's go back to something I love. Let's stop being so negative. I love funnel neck jackets because I think they are so practical. For me, I love fashion, okay? I love watching fashion content, runways, everything. But I also like to be comfortable and warm. I'm an adult and I don't have to be cold, especially not in autumn and winter when there are jackets and scarves and everything. It's okay to do that at the age of 14, to go to school without a scarf with your belly out, okay, but now we're adults, we can wear actual clothing. So go and buy yourself a jacket with a funnel neck because it looks cute, especially with sunglasses. It looks so good, so chic, and you'll be warm. Go get yourself a funnel neck jacket. The last thing on my list for things or trends I don't like this autumn is cow print. Now, I love animal print. Animal print is always in fashion. I think you can get away with wearing cheetah print at any time. Cow print, however, I find cow print very beautiful, especially the one that is on trend right now. But do you remember cow print from COVID times? Do you? Because that's just hideous. Who would wear that now? No one. And we thought it was the height of fashion. Don't buy cow print. I'm telling you right now. There are other animal prints that are much more timeless. And I think a positive thing about the cow print is that it's very neutral, that it's black, brown, and white, which are colors that are very much on trend right now. But there are other animal prints that I think are more timeless. For example, snakeskin. I think snakeskin is very beautiful, or like python. I think it's very beautiful, and it's also very neutral, right? It's this gray, beige, black, maybe. Very beautiful. And I think you'll be able to wear that for the next few seasons, and it's not as trend-led. Or maybe if it's not on trend next year and you feel like, I don't want to wear this next year, it's okay because snakeskin is always snakeskin. It's always the same, more or less. So you will be able to wear that in maybe 5 years when snakeskin comes back around. And then the last trend I love for autumn this year is monochromatic looks. They are so practical and they're so chic and beautiful and cool. I want to make a video about cool being the new chic because I don't want to see every person being chic at the age of 20. You don't have to be chic. You can be cool. There is a time and place, and right now you can be cool and chic later on in life. But that's beside the point. Monochromatic looks are both. And they are so easy, they are so convenient. And the thing that makes them interesting is layering and texture. So you will have to And you don't have to buy them. You probably have things for that in your closet already. But when you mix a nice satin with wool, with lace, or something leather, it creates so much depth. You don't have to worry too much because it's all one color, especially when you go for a black, which I like in particular. You don't have to worry about getting dirty when it's raining or something. The runway was full of monochromatic looks. It was amazing. I loved it. So yeah, I hope you could take something away from this video. It's a rather inspirational video today. Just some food for thought, but and not too serious. Still, I hope you got something from it. I think I want to make a mix between serious content or like journalistic essay form content and this type of content. We'll see how it goes. And we'll see each other in the next video that will come out soon. I'm happy to see you back. Bye bye.